Today I'm going to watch Spider-Man. We made Spider-Man wall climbers. I've actually wanted to have be like Spider-Man, and the woods will come out. I could do pretty much anything. But I can't. There has to be some way out there that you can.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Ever since we made Captain America's electromagnet shield, we wanted to make a pair of electromagnet gloves that would allow us to climb buildings, just like Spider-Man. Many of the components required for this project were provided to us by DigiKey, who sent us all the parts overnight. At the core of this project, we're using the same electromagnets that we did for Captain America's electromagnet shield. And as you can see, they were more than strong enough to hold me up. In fact, at just 12 volts, one of these electromagnets produces 120 kilo.
Yeah. This is my dad for me. Let's take a video.
Kilograms of lifting force, but we're running them at 72 volts, 6 times the rated voltage. That means they produce 720 kilograms of lifting force. Together, that's over 3,000 pounds. Now, unfortunately, running these at such a high voltage means they heat up really fast, and if you leave them on too long, they'll actually burn out and break. We might need a way to measure the temperature to make sure we're not overloading them. Now the next step is making the handle. We'd like to use our 3D printer, but we're not too sure if the part will actually be strong enough for me to hang on. So we printed a prototype, and we decided to give it a shot. So we want to test this to make sure that the layers don't delaminate when hanging this way. It's super strong this way because the shear strength of the 3D printed part along the horizontal plane is really strong, but in tension is typically a bit weaker because of delamination. Oh, it's a magnet.
It's getting hot right now.
Yeah. Alright, so to test it with a safety factor, I'm going to throw on a 50-pound weight vest and do that same test all over again. But we're going to have to up the voltage of those magnets because I actually managed to break the magnetic field during the last test. You got me another battery in? 200 pounds. Remember, we're running these magnets at about 6 times the rated voltage, so they do get hot. Luckily, it's winter. Alright, that should be cold enough. Let's see if we can break it this time. That's really hard in the arms. Well, it seems like the handles that we made using our TAS 6 3D printer and the Morse extruder were strong enough. We're actually quite impressed. We thought they were going to break. But a lot of people have mentioned that the Morse extruder seems to provide superior layer bonding for your 3D printed parts. And I think this is pretty good evidence that it does. Now you may have noticed this isn't the same handle that we tested. That's because we actually revised the design a little bit to make room for the electronics, which is the next step in this project.
That guy's an engineer. I can tell he's an engineer. He's making all himself, guys. Matrix.
Alright, we have our first prototype made. Let's go over how it works. While not completely necessary, we added an LCD screen to give the user feedback on the device. As you can see, it displays the current voltage, the temperature of the electromagnet, the elapsed time of how long the electromagnet's been on, and the power level of the electromagnet, which is adjustable. To ensure we don't accidentally turn the electromagnet off, the switch is actually latching, so that means you tap it to turn it on, and then you don't have to hold the switch down in order for the magnet to stay on. Simply press the button again, and it releases the magnet. Alright, so now it's time to make the final version. We've already 3D printed some nice black handles. Now we just have to assemble electronics, and we'll be ready to do the final test. For a full schematic and explanation of how everything works, visit maker.io. There's a link in the description below.
I might use that emulator, guys. I'm not doing it right now, because I know my dad doesn't have enough money to pay for it. Some good music. Living the life.
X-Man does whatever X-Man does. This is not suspicious at all.
Get rid of me.
What the hell's inside of that? I think we need rubber, man. Alright, so in that test we were actually slipping down the metal because it was metal on metal. We've added a bit of rubber, and now it should be good to go, so let's go test it.
Spiderman, Spiderman, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size. Just be careful what you do. With great power comes great responsibility.
We hope you enjoyed this project, and if you want to see the real-life test that we're going to be doing very soon, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notify button. And if you want to see how to build the handles yourself, click the link in the description to see a complete guide. And don't forget to check out some of our other Make It Real projects. There's a playlist linked below. Thanks for watching. I feel like we didn't think this through.
Ooh. Well, this is actually kind of cool because you thought you could get rid of me. I don't quite feel like myself. I don't have the same streams, but now you're here. I will kill all of you. Guys, now I'll see you in the next video.